This is $20,000 in profit. The screenshot that you are seeing, it's from the OG NFT holders who simply joined the ZAMA testnet early and contribute. No insider deal, just being very early. Now, ZAMA is opening its public token sale starting at a $55 million in FDV. The crazy thing is, at their last fundraising round, ZAMA was valued at $1.2 billion. This is one of the very few token sales that retails actually win. The sentiment around this token sale is so strong. That is why everyone is watching this launch, not just because of the innovative FHE technology, but because many believe that this sale offers a real profit opportunity. So in this video, I'll walk you through how to participate in the ZAMA token sale step by step and my personal ZAMA price prediction. Let's get into it. Make sure to like and subscribe to CryptoNinjas for more contents like this. Thank you very much. And remember, none of the things that I say here can be taken as a financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, so do your own research and be responsible for your own investment. Now, to understand deeply why this launch is such a big deal, you need to understand what ZAMA is. I made a video explaining everything about ZAMA, so make sure to check that out. Link is up here on the top right. But in short, ZAMA is building a privacy technology for on-chain activities, an extra privacy layer on top of existing blockchains like Ethereum, Solana, or BNB Chain, and others. So you have an option to shield or encrypt your transactions on-chain. That means you have private swaps, private DeFi activities, private trades, private, well, everything on public blockchains. You could still be trading on your preferred chain, like trading memes on Solana or perpetuals futures on Arbitrum, Base, BNB Chain, or Hyperliquid even, and switch that to private mode so no one can track your trade. CZ and industry leaders been talking about a quote-unquote dark pool perpdex technology for a while now, and that was why Astra became a multi-billion-dollar project from a privacy narrative. But imagine this technology applied to any DEX, any chain. And now imagine the valuation of a company that holds such a strong technology like that. And that is ZAMA. Now, you've probably heard of privacy coins like Monero or Zcash or Tornado Cash. Well, very impressive tech, but they run on their own separate chains, no correlation with others. Still, they are at billions of dollars in valuation. So just give that a thought. Now, I know what you're thinking. Privacy on blockchain sounds powerful in theory, but in crypto, ideas are cheap, big ideas still fail, and price still collapse after TGE. Real demands and execution are everything. So the real question is, does ZAMA actually deliver? Well, first, they actually raised about $130 million from top VCs and angel investors with a valuation of about $1.2 billion. So the privacy technology idea is definitely bullish. Second, the product is actually live. ZAMA's mainnet is already running and it's very impressive. The first private transaction cost only about 13 cents, and that was on Ethereum. This is insanely cheap. And guess what? It can even get cheaper if ZAMA works with DeFi protocols or blockchains to sponsor these encryption fees for the users. Third, people are actually using it. In 6 months of public testnet, there are about 120,000 active wallets, 1.2 million encrypted transactions, and about 19,000 private smart contracts. That tells you one thing: demand. Developers and users are already here and they want this technology. Fourth, the technology is scaling. Today, it does about 20 plus transactions per second, faster than Ethereum base layer. But once GPU acceleration is coming, we could be looking at thousands of transactions per second, even faster than Base, faster than Solana even. And need to remind you, it's still incredibly cheap. Look at that right here. FHE A6 will enable 10,000 plus TPS in about 2028. I can't wait until that day finally happens. And finally, the security and partners are dead serious. Audited by Trail of Bits and OpenZeppelin, partners include Ledger, Fireblocks, Figment, Layer 0, Etherscan, P2P, Luga Nodes, Artifact, Omakase, Stake Capital, Blockscape, and Infinite Stone. This is institutional grade infrastructure. You cannot break this encryption technology even if you try. That brings us to the part most people care about. How can you actually get in on this sale? And good news, the sale is designed to be fair, even for beginners, and everyone has the same opportunity to join. ZAMA Token sale follows a sealed bid Dutch auction on Ethereum. It sounds a bit technical, but honestly, it's one of the fairest and easiest way to buy tokens, especially compared to, well, most IDO and ICO launches. As ZAMA's founder Ran Hindi explains it in his X article, it's all about privacy and equality. I suggest giving this article a thorough deep dive. But in summary, everyone privately decides the price that they are willing to pay and how much money they are willing to commit, so no one else can see it, even on Ethereum public network. ZAMA makes this extra secure by encrypting your bid right on the blockchain using their own FHE privacy tag, so it stays completely hidden until the auction ends. The auction will run for about 4 days, from January 21st to 24th, 2026. During that time, you can submit multiple bids at multiple price ranges. When the window closes, however, the system starts filling orders from top down until all the available tokens are gone. The price at which the very last token gets sold becomes the clearing price. Now, here's the best part. Everyone who bid at or above the clearing price gets the token, and everyone will pay the exact same final price, regardless of how much money you bid. Now that you understand how the auction works, here's the practical part. How exactly can you join step by step? Well, step 1, click the link in this article, auction.zama.org, and register for the sale. Connect your Ethereum wallet address like MetaMask, for example, and complete registration. KYC is required by SumSub. Just follow the instructions on the screen. If you have any issues with KYC, you must email support@zama.org right here or message the official team account on X. Be careful, no one else can help you. Scams are everywhere. Step 2, prepare your wallet. You will need an Ethereum wallet, obviously, because it's on Ethereum, some Ethereum tokens for gas, and USDC or USDT or DAI tokens to bid. For the OG NFT minters, you get priority access to the community sale from January 15th to January 20th at the floor price of about $0.005 per ZAMA, around $55 million FTV. Each eligible wallet that mints the OG NFT gets to buy $200 max, aka 40,000 tokens. Now, you can actually sell the OG NFT and still get to buy in this privacy sale because you have the wallet that mints the NFT. The OG NFT don't have to be held in order to get in. As for everyone else, aka the public, you can participate normal bidding in the auction window scheduled for again January 21st to January 24th, 2026. Now, if you buy an OG NFT on Marketplace, you get a 5% bonus on your filled bids in the main public auction. If you have 2 NFTs, you get a 10% bonus, so keep that in mind. And finally, placing your bids. Once bidding opens, you've got 4 days to submit your sealed bids. First, you have to shield your USDC or USDT or DAI tokens into CUSD, CUSDT, just like this one right here on Ethereum using the FHE technology. But don't worry, this will be available on their website once the sale opens. So just click on that button to shield your stablecoins and you're good to go. Then you have to set the price that you're willing to pay per token and the amount that you want to spend. Now, again, you can always a bit more if the sale is, let's say, oversubscribed. Everything stays confidential thanks to FHE technology. No one can see your bid until the single clearing price is calculated. And the final step is settlement and claiming. After the auction ends, the system calculates everything, the clearing price, the amount of tokens that you get or don't get. If the bid is successful, you'll be able to claim your tokens on February 2nd. And I think the listing date will be around the same time. Tokens are fully unlocked from day 1, no vesting. Okay, so what do I think about the price of ZAMA after launch? Well, since ZAMA is already trading on pre-markets on Binance Futures, there is a high chance that it will be listed on Binance at TGE, which is massive. Pre-markets indicates the price of around 9 cents, right now about 8.9 cents, which is around $1 billion in FTV. But on Poly Market, as you can see right here, the crowd bets that there is a 79% that the FTV will be more than $600 million after one day. Only a select few think that it will be above $1 billion in FTV. Myself, I am a little bit more optimistic. I am leaning towards the Binance pre-market futures price because unlike Poly Market, where percentages, these things right here, can be influenced by money. In this case, just around $600,000, which is not a lot of money at all, right? Binance futures, however, they handle tens of millions of dollars in transaction volumes every single day. So I think it's harder for people to sort of artificially manipulate the pre-market futures price, right? So with that said, my price prediction for ZAMA is I am leaning towards a $900 million in FTV target due to the fact that they have a limited supply circulating at launch, about 20%. A very strong demand, very live product, very serious team building, very serious funding, about $130 million, insane. And the VC valuation is already at $1 to $1.2 billion. So that's a lot. Now, because of that combination, I am going to join the ZAMA token sale. So I've shown you today in this video how the auction works and how to join step by step. If you're interested, check the link in the description and make sure to register early. But as always, this is crypto. Markets move fast, so do your own research and only invest what you're comfortable of risking. And let me know what you think about ZAMA's price after launch. Drop it in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe for more contents like this. Thank you very much. Daily out.